Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/TrooperBerry, and welcome to the House of Hikmah, or welcome back if you caught our coverage of the demo during Next Fest. The game is now out in full release. I think it came out a couple days ago. As I record this is by Lunacy Studios. I believe they got bases in a couple different countries. I think there's like one in LA. I think there might have been one in Saudi. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, so much like the demo, it follows the story of a girl. I think Maya here, I believe is her name. Goes in search of her father, and then the game is inspired by the Islamic Golden Age, and the setting is it takes inspiration from the House of Wisdom, which was a location in Baghdad during the Abbasid Caliphate. So, as we saw in the demo, there'll be figures from Islamic history, um, scientists, inventors, folks like that. Apparently, our character's father might have been one of them as well. I don't know if he was real, but the historical figures who we interact with, I believe, are most, if not all, real people. So, anyway, I enjoyed the demo, so I'm eager to jump in and then see what the full release is like. So let's go. Okay, it takes support in both English and Arabic. Here's two that you draw to. Grief is a universal experience. Well, that's a heck of an opening. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and we'll roll with English for now. And then we got type A. Oh, yes, we got. I forget, like, which one is PlayStation and which one is Xbox? I don't know. I got ABXY, so we'll go with that one. You change the properties of mystic objects using the key. Yeah, the demo dropped us like in media res, so maybe now we're gonna be able to
I didn't mean to
get the story from the start.
I just thought.
What did you think, Abdullah? Well, apparently we're very upset with Abdullah.
I'll bring you back something wonderful from Al-Andalus to make it up to you.
Oh, Al-Andalus. So they're heading to the Iberian Peninsula.
And next time there's a shorter journey, I'll bring you with me.
Sure you will, Abdullah. Sure you will.
The House of Wisdom never runs out of errands. I'll be home before the calendar can name it. 6 months pass like a breath in a life.
Grumble, 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 grumble. So is Abdullah our father?
My dearest Maya, your father spoke of you often, of the way your mind moved faster than his maps could keep up, of how you refused to accept the world as it was drawn. He used to say, she will chart her own star. His untimely death on his journey home has shocked us all.
Okay, that might be it.
He was an incredible colleague and friend to many scholars. We are all so sorry for your loss. Among the belongings returned to your family, you will find a small device of brass and stone. He called it the key. It's a complicated device, one that took him, and me, many years of research and experimentation to create. To use it, however, requires a fair amount of training. It's a paltry offer, but I would like to instruct you in its use at the House of Wisdom. Know that when you wish, the scholars of the house would welcome you as a guest.
Well, that's very kind of you, Omar.
Omar Khayyam.
Hey, Ragnarrocker, welcome in. Good to see you. Okay, so There we go. Okay, so now we're moving. Okay, move the camera with that. Yeah, oh, wow. This is quite the setting. So I remember one of the things I remember is like the world looked remarkable.
Where am I?
Oh, it's a little off to the left. Dearest Maya, reach Baba. Okay. Yeah, the movement takes a little bit to get going, but yep. There we go. Okay. Yep.
Maya, I wasn't sure if I could wait much longer.
There goes the. Yeah, I said the world is lavishly put together. And everything is voice acted. So yeah, it's yeah. There's a lot of love put into this one.
Baba. Baba, it is you. But how can they say you're gone when you're right here?
Of course I'm here. My research is far from complete. The seeds from my journey must grow to bear fruit.
I have so much to tell you about. You wouldn't believe what Layla said to me the other day.
We're out of time for now, Maya. You can tell me everything at the house.
Oh well, yeah. It was a dream. Of course, it was a dream. Okay, journey to the House of Wisdom. Okay, so I get are we home? Seems that way. You adore Arabic folklore, art, and fashion. Well, this would be right up your alley then, because like this is heavy on not just art, but there's a whole lot of folklore and Arabic history as well. Greet the house. Speak with Omar Khayyam. Okay. And Purple Bird. Hello, Purple Bird. All right, good talk.
Are you here to greet me?
Me. You're here to greet me.
And a good hoot to you too.
Okay, but don't know many purple owls, but all right. And this must be Omar.
By the stars. Maya, it's been too long.
Amma Omar, you make it sound like I've aged a century.
You haven't. The house just makes the rest of us feel old. It shrinks the people, expands everything else.
Then I'll try not to take up too much space.
You'll fail at that. Your father never managed it either. Was the road kind to you? Is your mother far behind?
Kind enough. My mother stayed with my sisters. She says thank you for your letter.
She's gracious as ever. Oh, I wish we were meeting under different skies. I'd hoped to be the one to teach you how to use this key, but Mualim Fatima has arranged for other scholars to guide you instead.
But didn't you build it with my father?
That's what your letter said.
You have the same restless stance as he did, always halfway between leaving and staying.
Maybe it runs in the family.
Maybe it does. Go on. Fatima doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Okay, there we go. I do, yeah, I appreciate the little indicators above people's heads. Yeah, this is some pretty sweet digs, let me tell you. I got as a transparent telescope. I know she said she didn't like to be kept waiting, but she is an NPC in a video game, which means I think I'll just I'll keep them waiting as long as I want. We got some more transparent things here. Oh, maybe that's stuff we pick up as we go. And then, so the house here is going to be our kind of our hub of operations. And there's another couple there. A very shiny door. Okay, so B is our reminder for our quests. All right, that's good to know. Because I will forget.
Welcome, Maya. I'm glad you decided to make the journey.
Ooh, okay. Chat, you can't see me, but I'm doing the Leo DiCaprio pointing at the TV meme right now. Now, I might not know many of the people we interact with in this game, but I know her. So Fatima Al-Fikhri was she was a real woman who I think was one of the driving forces behind the foundation of the world's first university, the University of Kairouan. Never mind those posers in Bologna. But, and fun fact, I think most people they might not know about Kairouan itself, but I'm pretty sure most people have seen it. Because it's in modern day Tunisia, and Kairouan is where George Lucas shot the Tatooine scenes of the first Star Wars trilogy. So,
well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
I don't know how many more fun facts I'm going to be able to drop other than that, but I'm happy to do that one. Hey, Nerdy Tokyo, welcome in.
I didn't really decide. Amo Omar invited me to come.
Sometimes that is a decision. A door opens and we walk through before we think to question it.
But good to see you, Nerdy Tokyo. Hope your week's gone all right. And I saw on Blue Sky, Keisuke Honda is rearing his ugly head again.
It's different than I imagined. Baba talked about the house all the time. Not the details, just the way it felt to be here. How alive it was. I thought I understood what he meant, but this is nothing like what I imagined.
What we imagine is never as strange as what truly lives. Which brings us to why you're here.
Truth is stranger than fiction. Judgy Wedgie. Always having it breathing because you're close to throwing your mouse through the monitor. Oh, please don't do that. We should finally get to the next bench of Mount Faye. Good, good. And yeah, I know it's a lot, but it's worth it. What you find in Mount Faye will be worth it. Rest assured. But yeah, I completely understand the reaction.
We need a messenger to carry memoranda between the scholars.
I was called all the way here to deliver letters.
You got something better to do?
Not exclusively, but you'll learn the house faster this way. There are a few rules, of course. The scholars will be your teachers. Refer to them as Muallim and Muallima.
I mean, oh, you know what's at the end of it, but it wasn't nearly this hard. Oh, yeah. I think the going theory, well, it's either Team Cherry got so good at playing their own game they assumed everyone else would be just fine with it, or someone on the internet called Hollow Knight too easy and insulted their mama, and Team Cherry took it personally. But yeah, there is a definite difficulty difference between Hollow Knight and Silksong.
When your errand is done, return to the atrium. Do not wander where you are not summoned. Do not go beyond the boundaries of the mystic realm.
So we're going to go beyond the boundaries of the mystic realm.
The what?
Some halls here open onto places that don't follow time as neatly as we do.
You mean...
There are scholars you may know by name and others who have not yet been born.
Ooh.
The house welcomes them all.
I'll pretend that makes sense for now.
You and me both, Maya.
A wise approach.
Why isn't Muallim Omar teaching me himself?
His hands are full. His heart, too. It's better this way.
I see. If you think so, Muallima.
Okay. Are the voices loud enough, chat? I turned the game volume down just a touch before firing this up.
Good. Then take this letter to Muallima Maryam.
Okay, the edge of knowing travel to the observatory. Okay, so I can understand why the demo had us jump straight in, because this might not be the most engaging start if we were to do that. Volume is good. Thank you, Ragnarocker.
Owls are supposed to bring bad luck, but I don't know if that's the case for purple ones.
Okay. Okay, we got our owl friend, and there's Omar. So where is that? The observatory?
Muallima Fatima said it wasn't an opportune time for you to teach me.
Yes. That sounds like her. Time and I have never agreed on much. But don't think it's anything you've done.
Then what is it, Amo? Is something wrong?
No. The house moves in its own rhythm. Tides and tempests both. I've merely been swept into one of them, dreaming when Dawn's left hand was in the sky. That sort of thing.
Oh, that old thing.
Oh,
I wish I could be the one to teach you, Maya, but perhaps it's for the best. Others may show you paths I no longer see.
Alrighty. Nope, not that way. Yeah, our jump is very floaty. And we don't even have the double jump ability yet. Is it here? No. Okay, it says go to travel to the observatory. But ¿Dónde está el observatorio? Well, okay. Is it the shiny door? Okay, it is the shiny door. All right. All right. Well, we'll put that one on me. Speak with Mariam Mariam al-Asturabi. Gee, I wonder what the astrolabe was named for. Yeah, in retrospect, Ragnarok, that does make a lot of sense.
Ah, there you are. Fatima mentioned the student was coming. Her sense of timing is, as always, annoyingly exact.
Mariam al-Asturabi. Okay, I'm gonna need to look that one up. I would say if this person was real, makes sense. If they were created for the game, name's a little on the nose.
But she neglected to mention it was Abdullah's daughter she was sending. I remember you, barely tall enough to reach the steps, clinging to your father's robes. May God have mercy on him. He was a dear friend.
thank you, Muallima. I have a letter for you from Muallima Fatima.
How thoughtful. May I? Very well. I see you're wearing your father's device. Good. That means he trusted you with it. Has anyone told you what it can do?
So far, we're 0 for 2. 0 for 3 if you count Dad.
Not really.
Okay, so she was real and she built the rascal. Okay, so in that case, yeah, bang on. And yeah, if they did make someone up, they could probably come up with a better name than Mariam Astrolabi.
Come, child. Step into my office.
That's quite the office.
You call this an office? This can't be real. It's like something out of a dream.
Again, Maya, my thoughts exactly.
We scholars study at the edge of the mystic realm. A place between knowing and not knowing. Some build towers to reach the stars. I built a chamber to hear their language.
Is everyone at the House of Wisdom always this cryptic?
Probably, yeah.
We try to keep things simple, but clarity often arrives second. Now go on. Walk around. Let your senses catch up to what they're seeing. When you're ready, come find me.
Okay. Says oh! Alrighty then. She has levitation powers. Whee! I wanted to see if there was an invisible wall there. There's not. Okay, so we got these here. Now, that's where we're supposed to go, clearly. But she did tell us to walk around. Oh, there we go. Or we can just take this. We can take the ramp. Ooh, there is. I see a shiny. But can we get to it? We might not be able to. Okay, so what I'm remembering from the demo is, so these kind of purpley translucent shapes, we'll be able to interact with them with our key, our little device. But as we don't know how to use that just yet. Whee! Okay. Oh, there we are. So the shiny thing. I guess that's our cue to activate. Oh, okay. So we can't use them just yet. But I want the shiny. I must have shiny. But maybe we're not supposed to have shiny yet? Let me just check. Yeah, it's across there, and there is a walkway that goes around. Yeah, I think we are just gonna have to follow the prescribed path for now.
Gravity here is flexible. It listens more than it commands.
Really? What language does it speak?
This realm doesn't follow the same rules you're used to. Space bends. Time lingers. Movement depends on will as much as muscle. Try to jump. But don't just jump. Intend to cross. Let your mind carry you as much as your body.
Oh, so we're skipping the Kung Fu and we're going straight to the jump simulator from the Matrix. Press A to jump. When in the air, hold A to glide. So, how... Okay, so then... which way do we want to go? Yeah, we can't get up there because we can't manipulate the little spots just yet. You know what? Let me try. Let's see if we can get shiny. Well, we're going to need to clear the fence first. Can we do that? The game says no. Okay. Alright, fine. We'll follow the tutorial. Boo. I'm getting a shiny, though.
That felt like...
Swimming through starlight, doesn't it?
What does swimming through starlight feel like? Activate, activate, activate? Oh. Oh, okay, and this is how we're gonna get around? Question mark? Ah. So that rotates, and so yellow moves it on a diagonal. Oh, okay. We're gonna take the long way around. There we go. So... okay. So if I can jump onto that and then run up there, can we make that happen? Let's try it. Okay, I see you there. Where is the shiny? Or actually, wasn't the shiny there? No, it's not there. Although that looks like something we're going to interact with eventually.
So, what is it you do here?
What is it you say you do here?
My best work. Without kings breathing down my neck, or scholars explaining my own theories back to me.
Ah, so this is what happens when brilliant people get fed up.
Especially brilliant women.
Brilliant people don't get fed up. They build their own sanctuaries. And occasionally rewire the laws of motion while they're at it.
You know, as you do.
Wait. Muallima Mariam. Mariam al-Ashtulabi. You're her! My father used your invention on his voyages.
I was named after the astrolabe, not the other way around.
No.
I took my father's designs and perfected them.
Okay, there we go.
My father left me this thing with no instructions. Just mysteries wrapped in more mysteries.
Oh, press L to move. Oh, hang on. Ah, there we go. Well, hang on, let's just... Okay, that's what we're supposed to manipulate. Got it. Ooh, okay, we just barely made that one. Now,
I can't make it across there.
well, no kidding. So what are we meant to do about it? Like, do we YOLO it, or but actually, where did Miriam go? Also, is that an eye up there? Hmm. Oh, hi.
Huh? What? Did you just seal the wall behind me?
Like cutting the teeth of a key? First, you need to know the lock it fits.
Alrighty.
I don't understand what that means. I don't know anything about locksmithing, Mualima.
You won't need to, Maya. The machine in this room distills an element down to something that your device can understand. In this case, ether, the insubstantial element of the heavens.
So you trapped me in here to get my device to work. Shouldn't it already know how?
Consider this a collaboration between you and the device to learn to work together. Feed the machine. 3 should be enough.
3 what? Oh. I'll write the blocks. I remember now. Okay, and then how do we... Okay, when carrying object, hold left trigger to aim and then release left trigger to throw. So are we... Let's see. Okay, it does give us kind of a projected path there. That's good. Unfortunately, it's a little woogity. Let's try that. That was not even close. Where did that even go? Okay. So Maya doesn't have a whole lot of range on her throws. Although, hang on, maybe we can help with that. There. Maybe that's what we're meant to do. All right, take 2. Yeah, so the shiny bit there is what reduces it to either. Maybe.
Good. 2 more.
Okay, there we go. And there's another block there. Lovely. Alrighty. So, slowly but surely we're figuring things out. Although, I'm not going to say Maya could use an arm day or 2, but it couldn't hurt.
1 more should do it.
Although I don't know if that projected the projected path of the throw was in the demo, but I appreciate it being there. Much better than us having to guess. There we go. Claim the power. Boom! Transmutation. Maya's father left her a special device, the key, that can transmute mystic objects into different elements. Mystic objects are marked by a distinct glowing pattern and can be transmuted from one state to another using the key. All mystic objects have a natural state. This can be one of the elements of the key or clay. An object will return to its natural state if you remove a prior transmutation. So now we can transmute objects into ether. We can move through ether, but we cannot touch or carry it. Okay, so hold left trigger to aim at a mystic object, the shiny bits, and then we hit right trigger to transmute to the chosen element. Right now it's just ether, but we're going to have more later, if I remember correctly. So left trigger, right trigger, just going to be within the pause menu at any time. Very helpful.
Excellent. You can now turn something to ether, or when needed, turn something back from ether into its base element.
Base element? You mean what the wall originally was, when I could walk through it in the first place?
Correct. Test passed. Full marks.
Great.
So left trigger, right trigger. Wait, feed the machine? I just did. Also, there's nothing to feed the machine anymore. Okay, I hope we haven't run into a bug this early. But let's see if we can power through. Alright, so if that does what I think it can do... There we go, and now we should be able to stand on that. Yeah, there we go. Wait, no, now... That's green. Is that... Guess we'll find out. Nope, it's fine. Whew. Alright, I was a little concerned there. Oh, okay, there she is. Yeah, she's right across the way. So she didn't have the handy little indicator above her, but fortunately, we didn't need it. Right, and that's where we were previously. Oh, there's still that... Okay, the shiny is over there. I mean, we should go continue, but shiny. No, okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're here for the story and the tutorial.
So, you got to learn by perfecting your father's designs. And I have to learn by getting locked in a room?
All right, okay, Maya, chill. We got out.
Yet you made it out, as I'm sure he knew you would. Your father had a kind of spiritual conviction. He was full of belief in causes, in people. He once tried to court me. Did you know?
What?
Don't look so shocked. It was long ago, years before he met your mother. He was fierce in his hopes.
That can be interpreted in several ways.
Why do you think I would need or even want to know that?
My father died only a few years ago. Yes, he left behind prototypes, but no one to teach me about who he was.
I know who my father was. I just need to know what this thing on my wrist is.
Your father didn't leave you riddles. He left you a trajectory, one you can only find by moving. Return to the atrium. Speak to Fatima. She'll know where to send you.
Okay. So now we're done here. Now I can wander with impunity. Because I want... So yeah, I'm going to go backwards. And then I'm going to see if we can find that shiny. I mean, for all I know, it's just set dressing. And I'm getting worked up over nothing. Ooh, okay, I don't know that we can actually do that. Yeah, the platform we left from is a little high. But we can go back the way we came. Oh, hang on. I think I see something. Can we go up and over? Actually, the answer might be no. We're not actually allowed to get on top of that. Well, that's awkward. Because I was thinking we can hop up on that bookshelf and then sail over to the shiny, but apparently that's not an option. Ah! But what if we just go down on the, we head down this way? Nah. Ha! Ooh, okay. Can we get up and over? We can.
Huh. A loose page. Maybe it fell out of someone's book. They must be looking for it.
Ooh, more lore? I spent hours in the shades of my courtyard, speculating with Amudi, entreating him to knowledge he is not meant to hear. He has wondered whether Allah lifts the veil of life from the eyes in degrees, rather than in one sudden motion. Oh, there we go. My own suspicion is that this place, being a way station between our world and the mystic realm, stands outside of time. It stands as an eternal scholar's domain, casting shadows down into the world I once knew. That is probably why Fatima has forbidden the dissemination of any knowledge acquired from the house without her strict instruction. One can imagine what chaos would have evolved should those lines be crossed. Okay, and we have collectibles, chat. And we do love a collectathon here. So now, we're not stuck, I hope. No, we're not stuck. We just gotta get a little creative in our pathing, that's all. Although, hang on, what do you do? Oh, that's what you do. All right, well, that's fine. Okay, and then, right, I think we were actually supposed to exit, like, from the room we were in. But you know what? Again, see shiny, get shiny. God, I just doesn't matter the game. I will be a loot goblin. Okay, knowledge without discipline is something something. We're gonna go back to Fatima. Oh, hey, there's the page we found. Okay, so the little translucent thingies are those are our collectibles. Oh, I say. Also, hi Omar.
You've returned. How did you find Muallima Maryam?
She locked me in a room.
And told us how to get out. Maya, you keep dragging this one around.
Ah, consider this your warning for the future. The scholars rarely announce their lessons before inflicting them. Now your next delivery shall be to Muallim ibn Hayyan.
Oh, okay, I think that's the fella from the demo who was none too happy to see us.
Is this going to get weird again? Like walls closing, matter transforming weird?
Yes.
Quite possibly. His domain is alchemical and unstable on its calmest days.
Fantastic.
Realms reflect the temperaments of their inhabitants. Try not to antagonize Muallim ibn Hayyan.
I didn't antagonize Muallima Maryam. She just trapped me like a beetle under a chalice.
I'll have a word about her teaching methods. Fly along, little beetle.
Maya, for given the setting, and she's dealing with the grief of losing her father, and she surrounded by this house of wisdom and all these eminent scholars, Maya will not brook any shit. I actually kind of respect her for that.
Ammo, I didn't know other scholars worked on the key with you and my father.
It wasn't the work of one mind, but of many. Your father and I pieced them together. The device was built to listen to intention, to translate thought into form. It's the same principles that make the mystic realm possible.
I mean, that just sounds like The Secret with extra steps.
So, it reacts to what you think.
And even what you dream.
After I got your letter, I dreamed of my father for the first time since he looked exactly as he did the day he left. He told me to come here.
Then perhaps she was right. He meant to guide you here all along. Dreams have their own ways of keeping promises.
She?
Never mind, an old poet's ramblings. Go on with Fatima's request, Maya.
Okay, travel to the laboratory. Oh. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to go there. Now, hang on. There's two shinies here. There's another page, and then there's a, I know there's a term for that kind of equipment, but it is escaping me just now. But if there's two things, does that mean we missed something in the observatory? Like that thing, whatever it is. And yeah, it's probably not going to let us back in, is it? Okay, well, boo. So look for a page and then look for little beaker, burner, Bunsen thing? I don't know.
Here's hoping Muallim ibn Hayyan doesn't lock me in another chamber to teach me.
If this is the guy I remember from the demo, that might be an improvement. Okay, yeah, it's him. Find Jabir ibn Hayyan.
Hello. You must be Maya, Abdullah's daughter, yes?
Ibn Sina. Oh, okay. Ibn Sina. Isn't that also transliterated as Avicenna?
Are you Muallim ibn Hayyan, the great alchemist?
No. Like you, I am here on a house call. Though unlike you, I don't need an invitation to enter an alchemist's temper tantrum. He's not accepting visitors, or logic, or reality at the moment.
Well, he is an alchemist.
If you're not Muallim ibn Hayyan, then who are you?
I am Abu Ali al-Hussein ibn Abdullah ibn Sina al-Balki al-Bukhari.
I'll take Ibn Sina.
But most just call me Ibn Sina. It's easier on the lungs.
I have a letter from Muallim ibn Hayyan. I don't want to overstep, but I also can't just turn back now.
Sometimes the house needs a little intrusion. Ibn Hayyan especially. He won't admit it, but isolation weighs heavier than company. Let's see if we can restore a bit of harmony. You've seen Mariam already? Then you know what to do.
And unlike the demo, this time we actually do know what to do. There we go.
Hey, I sealed that door for a reason.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Oh no, not Ibn Sina. What are you doing here? You brought a child.
She's Abdullah's daughter, Jaber, and she carries his instrument, the one you were meant to guide her with.
Great. Next time, bring a cat. Less likely to break things.
You can shut your doors, Jaber, but you can't shut out those who wish to help you. I came to see how you're faring, and clearly not well. You can't keep spiraling and pretend it's alchemy. Let us in before you transmute yourself into a cautionary tale.
I was gonna say, spiraling sounds more like geometry than alchemy. Okay, so you get to use those, but I don't. Well, fine. Oh, I don't have a quest marker now. Wait, oh, is that? No, that's not it. No, it was like you had 3 legs and then a spout pointing down. Okay, so missing that one collectible is going to have me on edge now. Oh yeah, is there? Okay, there is an option to save. Although it looks like it's... Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. Yes, I hit save and it actually just removed the marker altogether. Got a little concerned there. Okay. Now, do I remember what to do? Okay, yeah, so we needed to just place something on... There we go.
Hey, that lantern was balanced with precision. Ibn Sina, control the child.
Okay, I'm starting to remember. Also, that suddenly looks a lot bigger than it was on top of the lantern. There we go. All right. Also, I noticed we leave it's like rose petals behind when we do our little float. It's I mean, it's lovely, but I wonder where do they come from? Okay, I remember this as well.
Another one of those machines. Muallima Mariam's lessons should still apply.
Get away from that machine. I forbid you from meddling with the secrets of metal transmutation.
So that's what it teaches. And my father trusted me with more than I thought. Why keep it locked away if it can be learned?
Because knowledge without discipline is chaos. And you are not ready.
Okay, feed the machine. Now, right, so we need... Okay, yes, so we need 3? Okay, yeah, the quest marker is not pulling up here. But the thing is, what we need to do is drop 1 block on that there to make that move. But before we do that, we should... Can I interact with these? I cannot. Hello? And the game froze. That's not great. Okay, I can't do anything. Okay, chat, bear with me. We're just gonna have to quit out, and we'll see how much progress we lose. Hang on just a second. Got it! First try. You want to close, as far as anyone in the viewing this clip will be concerned. And see, I said the bun would live, and the bun lives. All right, yeah, it's not doing anything. All right. No buns were harmed in the making of this achievement. Well, that's disappointing, because I didn't have any problems like that during the demo. Come and look at my pile of crap. What's in there? Are you a cop? You have to tell me if you're a cop. Hey now, tell me if you're a cop. He helps him smile too, but if he's a teacher, that's probably not an option. Okay. Oh, actually, so we left off right here. Okay, that was curious. Okay, it really does not want to play with those. Okay, there's 2. Yeah, we're still not getting the quest marker, but fortunately I can remember what we need. There we go. Okay, there's our 3. And then I need you. Oh, right, so it's not going to lock on now. We actually do need to aim. Drop that. Wait, no, gosh darn it. There we go. That'll do. Yeah.
What do you think you're doing? That apparatus is not a toy. Step away before you tear the balance apart.
Oh, I'm gonna tear. I'm gonna rip and tear until it's done. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Forget, yeah, we don't need to press, we just press X, we just need to release. There we go.
Enough! You'll throw everything off.
I don't need to throw everything off, I just need to throw something in.
Ugh, that's heavier than I thought.
There we go. Okay. Walk up to the edge, hold left trigger, release left trigger.
Ibn Sina, stop her. She meddles with forces she cannot possibly comprehend.
Okay, aim LT at the element with the key to gain a new ability. I'd probably go down to it.
It worked. Another element unlocked.
What are you doing? You should touch nothing without my guidance, much less that machine. Does your disobedience know no end?
I wasn't trying to defy you. I'm trying to learn. If my father trusted me with this, then I won't shrink from it. Even if you wish I would.
Reckless child! You treat centuries of work like a puzzle box to pry open.
I mean, that's kind of what science is there for, right? Okay, you'll be able to transmute mystic object into metal. While aiming, use RB, right bumper, to cycle through elements. So we have ether and we have metal. Okay, so the purple is ether. So I guess the down gray must be metal. Yeah? I guess we'll find out. It is. Yay! We would have... Yeah, would have found that out pretty quickly if that had not been the case. There we go. And it is very shiny. It's not quite translucent, but it's close. Close enough to make me nervous as I jump. Is that... Wait, is that it? That big old thing?
See? This is why I told you to leave. Nothing holds steady here. The shadow twists everything out of balance.
It's your fault. You shouldn't have left him.
He left us.
What? What was that?
No! You shouldn't even be near it.
Okay, so yeah, that's the I think if we get close to the shadow, it'll just kick us back. And yeah, we can't interact with the big old thing from here. I think all right, we want to go around. Yeah, trying to run through isn't going to work for us. As you see, the shadow is spilling out of that big old thing. Although there's no legs to that, so I don't know if that's the kind of the thing we're looking for.
What was that? It looked dangerous.
An ill omen. Something festers, both in this realm and in its keeper. Ibn Hayyan isn't the first scholar to suffer this. But it's more dangerous to him than to us. All the more reason we must reach him quickly.
But that voice, what did it mean?
Whispers of imbalance. Nothing more I can explain now. Come, we'll need your help again.
Are you gonna portal again? You're gonna portal again. Okay, I just... Okay, no, I cannot zap the shadow thingy. Alright, that's fine. I guess we're going over there. I'm still looking. Still looking. It's not from here, is it? It is not. Okay. I should just stop. Oh, we do have. So we're starting to get some scientific instruments here. Is that? Oh no, that's just a plain old page. Okay, there we go. Now, can I get out here, or do I need to... There we go. Ah! Nice.
Huh? What's this?
I was wondering if there was something down there.
What do you think you're doing down there? I can't see you.
It was just lying here. Did you write this?
Hardly. I don't scatter my thoughts like litter for anyone to snatch. Whatever it isn't mine.
It began very long ago. How long? Who can say? A scholar who has come to be named Al-Halaj once sought the deepest depths of the mystic realm. Ibn Sina put it thus: the frontiers we imagine are but the cusp of infinity. Imagine then that we toil on the beach, whereas this man sought the ocean's abyss. The depths, he called it. It is where there is no distinction between one's will and one's dreams, he said. Excuse me. Okay, what did that do? That's not quite far enough for me to get back there. Do I just jump? Do I have to go all the way back? Oh, that's rude. Oh no, there's a platform right there. Okay, I was worried there for a second. That'd be very rude of the game, but thankfully no. Okay, there we go. Now we back. Okay, so we're 2 for 2 on pages, but there is still that matter of the other shiny. No. Oh no, we gotta. So we have to unmetal this, I think. Oh, no. There we go. Right, because that wouldn't start. Yes, we need to make that. Okay. So those are heavier than that. Right, and metal weighs something. Either weighs not much of anything. So we want to lift this up. So we want to make them both? Either? Let's find out. Is that high enough? It is not. Hey!
Those scales were in perfect equilibrium. And you disrupted the entire calibration.
Yes, we needed to make these metal, so they're even heavier. There we go. That's the stuff. Yeah, no sense leaving a job half done. Okay, yeah, I'm remembering most of this from the demo. Okay, then where? I'm gonna have to knock one of you. Okay, yeah, you're practically knocked off anyway. There we go. There we are. Yeah, in retrospect, the block being like 2/3 of the way off the pillar, it's kind of a cue. Oh yeah, might have hit you again. I hit you again. There we go. Is that? No, that's just a T set. All right. Again, T set. Okay, yeah, if the thing raptor is going to be anywhere, it'll be here. I guess we gotta listen to them argue
Things
first.
are clearly not all right, Jabber. You've completely detached your realm from the ground to escape the shadow. You should have sought help in the atrium.
No. The experiment isn't over yet. I can't just leave. I must keep an eye on my domain. Sections of my laboratory have gone missing. A whole wing! Gone! There's no way Fatima would... And you! You've disrupted everything!
Ibn Hayyan.
Nothing has had equilibrium since your father left. Now you're making it even worse. You shouldn't even be here. We told you to leave.
Who's we?
My father worked with you?
Your talisman is the proof of that, and yet you didn't know? His death is a wound to alchemical research itself.
My father sounds like a different person when you all speak about him.
Your father was more than extraordinary, Maya. I remember once, he stayed 3 nights straight in this very laboratory, refusing to sleep until he'd balanced the crucibles. When he finally solved it, he laughed like a boy, and we all laughed with him. That kind of joy doesn't return once it's gone. Without him, this realm feels like a scale that cannot balance.
To God we belong, and to him we return.
Don't start, Ibn Sina. He wasn't supposed to die mid-sentence. But you being here doesn't replace his loss. please leave. And stop dismantling what remains.
I got delivery to make, bro.
That's the most civil thing I've heard from him all year. Though I'd hoped this visit might end with less smoke and more clarity.
Wait, I almost forgot. I came to deliver a letter.
What? I see. I can no longer delay the inevitable. You may tell her I'll be in the atrium shortly.
Good. We'll be right behind you, Maya.
Okay, I think this is where the demo left off. So from here out, we're flying blind. But before we go, is there any chance a little something I can take with me? No, not that. Oh, I guess I'm assuming all these those other collectibles are stuff we can find this time around. That might not necessarily be the case. No, that's it. That's it right there. Yeah, it's that thing right there. But it's not letting me interact with it. Okay, well, heck.
Where is this music coming from?
And suddenly we're on a Dow. Oh. It says we're supposed to return to the atrium. Are we dreaming again? We might be.
Baba, you're back.
Okay, this is...
Maya, there you are. Here, help me with the sails.
Yeah, this is Dad's
You
Dow.
always act like I'm supposed to know what I'm doing.
Because you do. Quick now, before the wind turns.
Where are you going now? You said we would have more time to talk.
The moon is our compass, Maya. It points to the door in the clouds. Now hurry and help.
I've only read about boats, Baba.
Then you'll learn. That is the heart of being a scholar. Try and fail and try again. Go deeper.
But we'll sink.
You have what you need. The key. The key, Maya. Maya, the key. Maya! Maya!
I was gonna say, Dad got caught in a loop there.
A lot to take in, hmm? Understandably tired after surviving Ibn Hayyan's hospitality. Jabir could start an argument with gravity itself.
I guess so. Sorry, I don't know how I fell asleep.
Never apologize. Unless you are in the wrong. I'm sorry, Maya. I can see how mine was not the warmest welcome to the house.
It's okay, Muallima. You were a cup of tea compared to Muallim ibn Hayyan.
How was our esteemed alchemist?
I don't know if he's doing very well. He'd lifted his whole realm out of the way of this shadow. But Muallim ibn Sina was there, trying to help him. They said they would be in the atrium shortly.
Sounds like years of inhaling alchemical fumes is finally catching up to him.
Good to see you have some patience, my dear. You'll need it on your next errand to Muallim al-Jazari. His is a domain of clockwork, an invention.
More gears than egos this time, I hope.
Don't count on it. Ismail's machines hiss with stronger opinions than most people.
Wow. Travel to the Siphon. Okay, so Right, we're meant to go there, but I just... Okay, yeah, there's the page, and then the thing we didn't get. Right, and then we got the page, and then that thing.
Maya, you look as though the house is asking too much of you today.
Maybe it is. In Mualim ibn Hayyan's realm, I saw something. A kind of vapor, dark and violet. It filled the space. And then it...
Go on.
It...
Spoke?
Yes! How did you know that? It whispered to me, accused me of leaving my father.
That's a cruel echo to carry. Was there anything else?
When I came back, I had a dream. He was on his ship and said something about the key.
Dreams are bridges, Maya. Not always steady ones, but they lead somewhere.
Please don't tell Mualima Fatima about the voice or the dream. I don't want her to worry.
You have an old poet's word.
I imagine we're going to spill the beans eventually anyway. So there's another page there, and then it's like a bird or a dragon of some sort. Not a proud, majestic bird like our purple friend here.
Smart owl. You keep showing up where I have to go next. You could be a scholar yourself.
You, that's who we're talking about. Okay, the wind turns. Travel to the siphon. Okay, you know what? Let's not worry ourselves.
Mualim al-Jazari?
If you're looking for him, you found him.
Where are you?
I was going to ask that same thing.
Below, on the lower platform, beside the turbine. Ride the wind currents down. They will carry you, if they feel like it.
Right. Trust the wind. Great plan.
Yeah, maybe if we're going to go look for... Let's just go look for the pages, and then we'll let the other collectibles just take care of themselves. Okay, press A to get picked up by the wind current. Press A again to leave.
Whoa!
Careful. Winds are only kind when respected. They won't catch those who lose focus.
Okay, you said like the lower platform by the turbine. But which one? Well, it's probably out that way, over by that big old building. Well, okay, we need to hang on there. That we don't want to jump in there because we're gonna get whacked by that by those fans. At least I assume. Okay, and then we grab that one, and that's going to take us over there, and then up there. Yeah, and that stops there. Okay, so then... Oh, is that the... Yeah, those are big elephants down there. Wow, okay. So... Those are very shiny, but how are we meant to... Actually, can I even... Oh, I can. I can do something about them. Excuse me. Okay. Can we make that? I guess we're about to find out. Okay, that was... Ooh, there's a little hitch in the game's giddy up there, but I think we made it. Okay, and then we want you to be light. Turn you into either. There we go. And then we jump in that one. We probably want to get on that platform just to be safe. Oh no! We actually go past the little fans there. Okay, well, don't mind me then. Really look around the right. Okay, all right. Okay, so we actually want to get into the current that's going here, right? Okay, no, that is right, but we don't want to stay in that. There we go. They want to ride this one over... Oh no, this is actually coming this way. Ah, we want to go here. No, we can't cheese that? All right, well, never mind then. So where do we want that to go? Nope, can't get that. Okay, so maybe I need to pop those blocks as we go by, and then jump on the next time around. Okay, try that. No, actually, we cannot. I cannot zap those. Oh, but maybe we can jump onto those lower platforms. Okay, we'll try that. That's a negative. Yeah, I cannot access the key while we're floating. But yeah, this is our only path, so it's got to be something to do with this. Dang it. Thought I could get it while we were under there, but clearly that's not an option. Hang on. So first things first. We want that to go low. So we want that to have that set to either. No, we want that set to metal. Okay, did that take? It did take. Okay, nice. There we go. And now we're going to change that to either. Go up. There we are. Even without our double jump, Maya is very floaty. But that's okay. All right. A little more solid ground beneath our feet. Oh, and there's our guy. Maybe we can take a quick look around, see if there are any loose pages about. It'd be kind of early for that, but you never know.
Got here in one piece. I have a letter from Mualima Fatima.
Of course. Tell her I'll be there as soon as I am ready.
I'm headed back to the atrium, if you want to be ready now.
If only it were that simple. But my siphon is broken. It draws water from the depths of my realm.
Okay, so they spelled siphon with an I there, but a Y in the quest marker.
That flow powers the wind above, keeps everything moving. Now it sits static, stationary, paralyzed, and corrupted. So, here we are.
So that means you can't leave.
And neither can you.
Oh. Okay then.
Yes. Okay then.
Well, you built the siphon, right? Do you know what's broken? I can help you fix it.
Something crept into this place and eroded essential cogs. Not corrosion, not rust. Something else. Something denser.
Nutella?
So we need to replace some gears.
Yes. Refit the mechanisms with spares. I suppose you are welcome to try.
Well, we know how to work with metal, at least.
I have found myself greatly lacking in my usual vigor as of late.
Repair the first machine, okay. How do we do that, pray tell? Oh, there's actually a gear flying around there. Okay.
What does this do?
If you bring a part near and later lose it, the machine will call it back to this point. A hedge against clumsiness and mischief.
So, get close once, and it will reappear here if I drop it later.
Good to know.
Precisely.
Not to the recaller will be saved. The object or lost retrieved from the recaller it was stored in. Okay, so that suggests we might be dropping things in the future. Okay, so we want metal because ethereal gear is probably not going to do much for us. There we go. Oh, we got objects stored. Nice. There we go. Now, where are you meant? Oh, you're meant to go here, maybe.
Good. Now you can descend into the siphon and repair the 2 remaining mechanisms.
And you're just going to stay up here?
Yep.
Someone has to make sure the rest doesn't fall apart.
You don't trust me?
It's not that.
It is that.
You remind me of someone. He would have said the same thing before jumping head first into the unknown.
My father?
My brother. Go on. I will guide you from here.
I see. He was talking about jumping head first. Now, just as I was looking down here, like, is there loot down here? That looks like a place there would be loot, but perhaps not. There's a neat little design there. Okay, part the second? That might be part the second. Okay, yeah, there's a missing, or maybe a corroded, shall we say, gear right there. Okay, we definitely have to avoid these. Oh, you're going the wrong way. Duh. There we go. Much better. Oh, and there, yeah, there's our, I guess, our replicator. Okay, what do you do? Ooh. Oh, there's a whole bunch of shadow. Maybe that's what's doing the corroding. All right, not the platform I was aiming for, but that'll do. Okay, that's very much in place. Why? I don't know, maybe make sure this platform doesn't go anywhere?
That was a lot of shadow.
Be careful. It clings like unwanted memories.
So we've noticed.
Is that why you haven't come down here, Muallim? Do you hear voices in the shadow too?
Voices. Cruel, condemning voices. Echoes of my own thoughts. Amplified. My brother's death was long ago. But when I get close to that shadow, it feels like I lost him only yesterday. Sometimes fresh losses rattle the ground where older grief was buried.
What? Okay, I thought I was... Alright, I hope I didn't interrupt any important dialogue there. So yeah, we're moving past several of these replicators, but I've yet to see an actual I've yet to see an actual gear. There's gotta be one around here somewhere, right? No, there's. I think we might have skipped a bit and went straight to the third one. Oh, well, okay, or maybe not. Maybe this one is actually okay. Okay, so I cannot jump here. But that's stored there. But I can't retrieve that from there. Oh, wait. But if I make that... There it goes. And now we make you metal again.
That's heavier than I thought.
Okay, so if it's metal and then we unmetal it, it turns to clay, which we can carry. I see. So then if I drop you and turn you to either. Oh, but I can't interact with either. Oh, there's a little platform on the edge of that. Maybe we can work with that. No! Gosh dang it! It said I placed object, but I didn't. Because that's okay. It is still there, so that's good. Now what do I do? Oh, I get in the little air current. That's what I do. But that's not necessarily what we want either. So what? Oh, hang on. I gotta etherize. While it's in the air current, maybe? Or did I screw that up somehow? I might have. I sure did. Okay. Hang on. It looks like it's still in the current. Let me try one more time. Before we... There we go. Wait. No, it's still there. Yeah, it's still it's floating out there. I need it to be in that current. Okay, there it is. Now in the rest of the way. And so we should too. Wait, where? What happened? It was in the current. I know I saw it. It's not... No, it's not in the container. Right? All right, what did I get wrong? Because you're supposed to turn, get it on that thing, put it in the current, turn it to either, and then let it ride across, across that way. Right? Okay. So it's in clay form and it's there. Oh, okay. Now, it gave me the option to pick it up, but we probably shouldn't do that because then we can't ride the wave. Ah, okay, just about jumped off the edge there. That would be bad. Okay, so it's there. But, okay, see, it went. Oh, there you are. Okay. It was there the whole time. I just need to look up. Again, streamers don't look up. Womp womp. Okay, so now... how do we want to do this? We're going to have to put it in the current. Excuse me. We're going to, put it, we're going to make it either and then put it in the current. But do we, hang on, if I go down there, how do we, oh no, you just ride the current up and around. Right, okay. But then once it's looping, we want to go over to that platform there, either it, and then move it on. So that's the case. I think we actually do want to come down here. Oh, except we kind of needed to be, like, actually in. There we go. Yeah, there we are. Okay, that actually worked better than I expected. Ooh, okay. Now this is going to be an issue because, yeah, if we go around this way, we're gonna go into the shadow, which would be bad. But I don't think I can actually just drop it straight down. Well, we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we got it. It's stored right there. So if we do drop it into the nothingness, we can reset. Well, so much for that. Although, hang on. No, we're too far away for that. Okay, and that's not an option, so... Oh, hey, okay, hang on. Do I need to reverse these? Can I reverse these? Let's try that. Aha! Well, I mean... Yes, although the problem now is how do I get back to the gear? And that's going to be an issue. No? I thought I nailed that. Apparently I didn't. Oh, come on. You tell me I couldn't get over that railing? Rude. And also, why couldn't I jump there? Like, it's... When I stand right here, it's actually not letting me jump. Anyway, there we go. So now, if we YOLO, while you're going the right way, okay, now you wait there, and then we're gonna pop that, and there we are. Alright. Yeah, I'm not always the most for puzzle games, but I really dig the atmosphere and the story, and I guess I'll say I'm very much digging this. Okay, there we are. So now we drop, we etherize. Although, hang on, it's not. it's not getting picked up. Nope. There we are. Now, oh, there we are. That's what we're looking for.
Excellent. Another mechanism reactivated.
It's strange. It keeps turning out that I'm the one helping the scholars. It's like they need me more than I need them.
Okay, repair the third machine. How do we do that? Probably here. Although, is that... It's getting perilously close to that shadow there. It's not... Oh, no, that's how we got here. Okay. You, perhaps. Wait, we gotta remember, we gotta keep an eye out for potential spots with a page. Although, hello? There isn't a... Oh, hang on. Can I... Ah, right. Gotta look all the way around. Okay, I see where we're meant to go. Yep, and there's our latest malfunctioning gear. Not sure what... Oh. I'm not sure what this ramp is meant to go to, but probably our way back up top. Alrighty, Rudy. Well, I got a whole mess of gears here. You tell me none of them's gonna work? Alright, fine.
Those gears look different.
They are magnetized, bound to each other through invisible force. They also attract mystic metal. You'll need to use that to proceed.
Magnets? How do they work? See, I see a spot back there, but... Is that a one-way trip? Or is that maybe a loot trip? Well, there's no consequences for guessing and being wrong, so you might as well.
That piece broke the day my brother died. I never mended it. Let it be yours. Perhaps you can find it a new purpose.
Okay, so you can find those other things. Well, gosh darn it! Now I'm even more upset. So that means I did, in fact, miss loot in those first two zones, and you can get it on your first playthrough. Well, fine. Oh well. Okay, so it says it attracts mystic metal. Okay. Oh, I do see a ah. So, and I cannot unmetal that. Ah. But now we can move. Excuse me. Okay. It's getting steadily more complicated, as puzzle games are wont to do, I suppose. There's a spot there. Oh, and there's a wind current around that way. Alright. But I'm gonna... If I move off of that, then that stops moving. Okay, so we need something. We need something heavy. Like you. Splish. Okay, so we got that moving. Oh, it replicated the block. Wait, do we need that? We might need that. Oh, now I have you making a wind current going back up that way. Ah, okay. So here's our gear, right? No? Oh, wait, no, I do. But we actually want to make you metal. Right? See, I think... Ah, there we go. Yeah, we want to move that over so that nabs the gear. And then bring her back. There we go. And then we're going to unmetal you. Nice. Make sure we touch base. Now we got to get this all the way over there. So how are we going to do that? Oh, here we go. I think we're going to want to drop down, and then we're going to make it metal, then see if it gets zooped onto the little spinning gear down there. See, we can't jump with it, but we can certainly fall with it.
That's heavier than I thought.
Okay, so that's a negative. Right, yeah, we want to be, they're going to be up there. But I can't take it over there, so we want to... If I put you... drop you there. We metalize you there. Oh, it's... Well... Did it actually go through? It... Kinda did. Okay, yeah, and then now we want to ether it as it comes by. Okay, I'm seeing the play here. We just gotta make sure we do it when it's on the platform. Yeah, there we are. Oh, hang on. Let me just check. There. I looked down. It looks like there's actually a spot down there, but is it? No. Okay. That's just a pipe. I'm in full page seeking mode. So I'm looking for little platforms and out of the way spots, but I should probably just stick to the mission. Okay, now there we go, and it's right there. Yep, definitely not down there. Now, are all the... Oh no, I'm gonna need to... Yeah, I'm gonna need to work with those from here. We're gonna have to etherize it, remetal it, and then maybe etherize it again? Well, I'm not going to be able to see it there. Okay, that right there. No, I actually can't get to it. All right, well, we'll just wait. We're gonna want to turn it to either when it gets around to the that little wind current there. I suppose I should be able to do it from here. Did it actually go? Oh, okay, it's sitting there. There we are. Okay, so little slow on the draw, but we should be all right. We just need it to come around here and then unmetal. Yeah. And across that way was that other collectible.
That should do it.
It does. The gears are aligned. The current restored. The siphon will draw water from the depths once more. And with it, the winds will flow again. The turbine can now carry you the rest of the way. And thank you, not just for the repairs, but for reminding the machine and its maker that stillness is not the same as an ending.
You're welcome. Okay, so it looks like we are very much meant to jump in there. All right, well. Huh? Oh, okay. We're meant to catch the current. So, where'd you go, bud? I mean, that did take us out, but we want to... Where... Yeah, our little quest tracker's not with us anymore. Am I supposed to leave the way I came in? Oh, no, we're not. There's actually an invisible wall there. Okay, jeez. All right. Well then, do we? Well, here, let me just. There you go. Just in case. Just in case. In case I take a jump, I should not. Hey! Speaking of. Now, trying to get on top of that platform there, maybe there's something, or maybe we can just see where any loot I might have missed might be. Oh wait, nope, that's not a platform. Okay, well never mind. Well, all right, the game's a little short on guidance here, I gotta say. Oh, we want to go up there, most likely. There we are.
We did well, Maya. The way to the atrium is clear. Move along.
We did. Wait, aren't you coming with me?
Oh, no. No. Now that my machine is working again, I should keep an eye on it.
Muallim, you built something that could outlast us all. But you let it drown in shadow instead of making just a few simple fixes.
It sounds like depression.
If I hadn't come, you'd still be stuck below. It's like you've let time stop here. I don't think your brother would have wanted that for you.
You're treading boldly, Maya. Consider what you're willing to hear about those you've lost.
It just feels like you've stopped doing the thing you love. And that doesn't seem like a way to honor someone.
You really do remind me of him. I'll follow you to the atrium shortly. promise.
All right. Okay, so I think we might have missed our first page, but honestly, okay, I would say it's not a big deal. The loot goblin in me says no, it is very much a big deal, but we're not here to 100% this. We're here to experience the game's world. Now I'll seethe silently.